First of all, I guess I'm glad I came last because the other two gentlemen got to draw and I still got the first place position, so that's a pretty good thing. First of all, I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters for sponsoring this forum. Since 1920, 6 months prior to the passage of the 19th Amendment giving women the right to vote, the League of Women Voters has educated voters in a nonpartisan manner to help focus on the political issues and stress the importance of registering to vote. In that same spirit of community and civic involvement, I would like to ask for a quick moment of silence to remember Mayor Don Baker, who passed away in November. Short background on myself. I grew up at the far west end of 5th Street. I attended Roosevelt School. I played minor league and little league baseball at Washington Park, swam in the Peru public pool, played at Sunset Park in the summer during my youth. Always shopped locally. Lived right behind the Igloo, but rarely got to eat there as my parents said it was too expensive. Washed cars at Norman F. Ford and worked locally every summer through high school and college. Attended St. Pete Academy High School, graduated from Bradley University with a bachelor's degree in civil and environmental engineering. I'm seeking the office of mayor in order to develop and nurture a feeling of community pride relative to current and future accomplishments among our business owners, industrial leaders, and citizens. I look to the example of community pride established by Mayor Grove of LaSalle with his Believe in LaSalle concept. I like progress in Peru as maybe a similar tagline. I hope to work together to improve the area in the city that require our attention while welcoming new residents, businesses, and industries to our city. I will endeavor to make Peru the city of choice and pathway to growth and prosperity for all of our residents. I'm undertaking this campaign in the spirit of public service with no hidden agenda and promise to emphasize the needs and capabilities of all of our citizens and ensure that everyone has a voice in their city government. To this end, I will have regular office hours to listen to citizens, business owners, and industry leaders.
Thank you. Next, Scott Harrell.
Good afternoon, everyone. Everyone here today is here to hear the candidates' views on what we feel is what's best for the Peru and all who call Peru home. As the incumbent, I feel a large portion of the decision to support my re-election comes in the form of a referendum of my past 8 years. During my first week in office, we immediately started the process to address fiscal responsibility. Today, the City of Peru is on the road to 180 days of reserve in our general fund. In addition, the reserves in our public service funds are at 180 days to cover the economic downturns that sometimes happen. That fiscal responsibility is working for you. Infrastructure. In the last 8 years, Peru has taken the creation of new infrastructure and the rebuilding of old very seriously. We are in year 6 of an IEPA-approved sanitary storm water separation. Peru is repairing as well as rebuilding our streets, water mains, sewer pipes. Proper construction will allow for low maintenance in the years ahead. Economic development. We are proud of the growth in Peru and the direction we are going. Industrial expansion as well as commercial and retail have been on the increase. Take a ride on May Road and Donler Avenue and check out some of the new buildings. Permits in 2016 alone were up 21%. Residential permits are on the rise, foundations being poured and walls going up. This growth in Peru continues to keep your taxes low. Consolidation of services. Early in my first term, I sat with LaSalle Mayor Grove and Oglesby Mayor Finley to discuss the cooperation between governments to save taxpayer dollars. That day was the beginning of the Illinois Valley Regional Dispatch. 6 years later, IVRD is up and running, saving taxpayer dollars for its member communities. We are once again proud of the progress in Peru. We look forward to and are excited for our city and the projects coming in the near future. All of this and our continued expansion are the reasons Peru is a great place to live, work, shop, and dine. The City of Peru splash pad and park amenities are right around the corner, family fun and relaxation. I hope to continue working for you and keep Peru moving in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Perez.
Thank you. I'm Rodney Perez, and I'd like to thank all of you for taking time out of your day today to attend today's forum, with special thanks to the Peru Library and the League of Women's Voters for hosting this forum. I was born and raised in Peru with 4 brothers and 2 sisters. My mother was employed by the West Clocks for several years, while my father was a Peru firefighter and employed by the American Nickeloid for 47 years. I have a wonderful wife, Marcia, and we are blessed with 4 exceptional children, a daughter-in-law, and a handsome young grandson. I chose to run for mayor because I care about people's lives and their happiness. My campaign slogan, "Putting You Back into Peru," is not just a political slogan that sounds nice. People who know me or know of me know I do what I say I'm going to do. I stand up against the status quo and hold my ground. I'm very consistent in my ways of governing. I'm the only one of the 3 candidates up here who's a true public servant for the people. Over the past 10 years, I've served as a firefighter and public education officer with the Peru Fire Department. I implemented and then founded Operation Promise in 2009, educating our youth and the public on the consequences of alcohol and drug use. In 2011, I implemented the Beautification of Peru volunteer program. I recruited volunteers to plant and maintain flowers throughout the city and organized litter cleanup days several times a year. This program saves taxpayers thousands of dollars while giving citizens and our youth an opportunity to take part in city projects. I've organized Winter Family Fun Days at McKinley Park, offering free hot dogs, hot chocolate, and snacks while children and families did sleigh riding, ice skating, and cooked marshmallows. I hosted these events from 2012 through 2015 until Mayor Harrell put a stop to it. We will bring these fun days back. I had the pleasure and honor to serve as alderman of the 2nd Ward from 2011 through 2015. Peru needs a true public servant as a mayor, which is why I'm here asking for your vote on April 4th. Thank you.